And it's this major heat dome building over the Rockies and eventually expanding into the upper Midwest. Temperatures climbing well above 100 degrees across much of the Great Basin this weekend. Those temperatures will be anywhere between 10 to 25 degrees above average during what is typically the hottest part of the year. So when you're already expecting triple-digit heat and then you're saying 10 to 15 degrees above that, yeah, well into the triple-digit category here. And it's all due to this high-pressure heat dome at this point sitting prominently over the southwest. But watch what happens. Over the weekend, we're watching that dome start to shift up to the north and expand a little bit. So then now we're talking about the northern plains getting looped into this excessive heat forecast. It's going to be driving not only warm temperatures, but the chance for some poor air quality and a higher fire risk, which is a big concern, especially for folks in Utah and Colorado as they're battling some of the largest blazes that their states have ever seen, Utah more specifically. So with this dry air, you don't have much rainfall with that high pressure heat dome. But as that high starts to shift and move towards the northern plains, you'll actually get the opening for monsoon season to begin again across the southwest, which overall is good news. But for some of those recent burn scars, that could be a real problem with flash flood concerns, something that we're kind of keeping on the back burner, but watching for sure. Heat alerts across, much of the northern plains and the interior west. Some of this heat could be historic. It's not just daily record highs. This could be all-time record high temperatures in Pocatello, Idaho, potentially tying an all-time record. Billings, Montana, expected to break an all-time record at 110 degrees. Sheridan, Wyoming, 109. This is the kind of heat, though, that it does pose a very serious risk to health. And heat-related illnesses, they will sneak up on you. And then in some cases, it can be too late. So a lot of times, especially at a lot of the national parks that we have in this part of the country, they will shorten the hours, close the park in the peak heating of the day. Some of the longer trails are no longer open. So if you have plans to do any kind of outdoor recreation, I would check in to make sure that it's still open and maybe lean towards the late morning, early afternoon, as opposed to the peak of the day. Nonetheless, though, extreme heat risk is expected for parts of the northern Rockies and into eastern Montana. Here's the forecast high come Monday: 102 in Salt Lake City, 101 for Grand Junction, 103 Rapid City, 105 Bismarck. So you can see how that high and how that heat is shifting. For Billings, Montana, your average this time of year, 86 degrees. The warmest temperature on record was back in 2002 at 108. We should be good to go on Sunday, unfortunately, to break that record. And these records have been kept since 1934. So not necessarily the longest record stretch that we have across the country. Some records go all the way back to the early 1800s. But still, I think that's an impressive feat. For Salt Lake City, their hottest temperature on record is 107 degrees. We are expected to tie it. And then here's an example of what I said. Some records go a lot longer than that. So 1874 is the long duration that SLC has been using and keeping data records. So the average is 93. So we're not necessarily in the 20, 30 degrees above average territory, but we're getting there. It is definitely going to be warm. This, again, coupled with the wildfire concerns and with a high pressure heat dome, it also acts as an inversion layer. So some of the smoke and the particulates are not going to be able to escape into the atmosphere. So another thing to be mindful of, especially if you fall under the sensitive group category for respiratory concerns.